Okay, steady progress. That's the gun sight completed. That's a leather pad, so I've had to try and simulate a slightly worn leaded padded block to, I think, protect the pilot in the event of crash landings, really. I've put a reflective lens down in the depths of that because it's a reflector gun sight, and the image of the graticule is projected up through there and reflects back into the pilot's eyes along here. This, I think, is a dimmer, in bright sunlight, which I guess can be raised or lowered. So I've painted that clear green. A bit difficult to keep the fingerprints off it. I imagine could be slid down if necessary. There's a supplementary ring and bead gun sight on the side in case of quite where that fits in. It didn't fit in where the instructions said it should. So I've just put it in regardless. And making progress on these. I've put the transfers in.
It's very realistic.
Yeah, I've got to put the glass plastic lenses over the top, and then there's a frame to go around it. Gun sight fits here. That's another transfer. That's the lower panel. Ditto with some etched metal bits. I mean, the etched metal bits are nicely painted and set up already. So I'm just putting bolts in the side. There are some levers that fit on the side of the control panel.
Going a bit quick. Okay.
There are some levers to go in. I've just made those, one on each side. Instructions say black handles, but they look yellow on the pictures I can find. And also for the instrument panels, I don't know if you can see these, but here are the etched and already painted handles, the hands for the instruments. That one, for instance, is for the clock, which is that one. So you put the hands in the middle and glue them in very carefully so that you get some relief pictures, and then the lens over the top of that and the frames. Those are the main frames, smaller ones. The Luftwaffe colour coded there. I think the engine instruments, and I think I've got those as right as I can find them. Some mentioned brown around one of them, which doesn't show up on the picture I've got. So again, that's a bit of a guess. But
you're going quite quickly. I suppose it's quite straightforward, is it, the build?
It's getting that way because I've done a lot of detail work already. It's heading now into the construction and sort of just painting up bits where the paint might have worn off. I think this is a radio panel. I'm not sure. But I'm guessing these were supposed to be painted clear red. So I put, again, these tiny resin headlamp units in and put a clear red over the top because I thought, well, looks a bit brighter. I don't know whether these are going to be painted red in there, possibly. So, yeah, all going reasonably well, really. Quite pleased with it.
Good.
I could show you this. This is one of the instrument panels I've already painted. Now this hasn't got the lens plastic cover in yet, but it just a slightly different colour, so it'll stand out in relief. And I think having slightly different colours at times just helps it pop a bit more. Yeah, so that's it.
Thanks. We're going now.
Yeah, thought you would.
Bye.
Fra.